Let me know if you can hear me okay. I had to make an emergency switch of devices, um, or I realized that I'd created the stream for the wrong device. So if you can't hear me, just give me a little typey and say, "Hey, I can't hear you." We're going to get things started relatively soon here, assuming all is all is well on the audio front. Ah, I got some chai tea going here, which is going to be pretty nice. So if oh yay, I can be heard. Hooray! Thank you. If you've attended any of the other ones, or if you've caught up on any of these on YouTube that I've been doing, it's just a fun little thing to keep me accountable, practicing my repertoire, and I've been having a blast. So thank you all for hanging out with me and listening to some tunes. Um, the last two that I did were maybe more on the formal side. I cannot see you, but I can see your words. A little bit more on the formal side in the sense that I wore buttons on my shirt. Well, this sweater's got some buttons on it, but I'm being a little bit more relaxed with this one, a little bit less formal. I've still got a program. We've still got a program right here, and these are the songs that I'm going to be doing in the order that I'm going to be doing them in. And I'm starting off here on this electric ukulele. And they didn't have electric ukuleles back in the 1200s. But I thought this piece sounded really neat on this little instrument with a little bit of reverb. Yeah, yeah. So uh, let's let's give it a go. Why not? There it is. Just thought it was a little fun fun sound. Playing it much slower as well than the marked tempo in the music, and it sounds pretty neat, sped up a little bit, but I kind of like that brooding sound. Moving away from brooding, we'll go to Dance Paysan. I've played this a few times. This is a piece by Ferdinando Carulli, and it was arranged by Samantha Muir, who does a lot of ukulele arrangements of classical music. So Great arranger, great composer. Here's a little country dance. Rather danceable. All right, I guess that brings us to this fella. This is one of my pieces. I wrote this for my ukulele course, which you can find on tinyvillagemusic.com. And yeah, it's a classically inspired piece. It works for low G tuning, like I have right here. It also works for high G or reentrant tuning, which I'll be playing a little bit of later. We'll check that out when the time comes. For now, we're going to keep up this classical sound on an electric ukulele with Etude in G minor. Gotta love a little Picardy third in the mix. Always appreciate that. All right. Breaking from our classical world a little bit here, we're gonna go to Hawaii with Eku'u Morning Dew. This piece is a lovely piece by Eddie Kamei, who was just a phenomenal songwriter, singer, player, all of the things. Um, uh, very pivotal in the kind of revitalization of Hawaiian music with the Sons of Hawaii. So very cool stuff. I love this piece. I found this arrangement a while ago. I don't remember the arranger's name, but it came from liveukulele.com, and then I kind of like put my little sparkly bits on it, and yeah, it's a fun little tune. I love playing it on the low G ukulele here. Love that warm, rich sound. So let's see what Eku Morning Dew sounds like here. Just a fun little piece to hang out on. While I'm up here on this G, I'm gonna break script a little bit and do this other piece. Maybe you'll recognize it. Little Disney tune there for you. All right, we're gonna give this little fella a break here, and appreciate its service. I'm gonna have another sip of tea before we go into the world of the big guitar, with some fun tunes here. We've got the Blue Calliope, which is a song that I worked on in my first year of studies at the University of Prince Edward Island. That was last year. And it's a more modern piece. There's some more modern sounding harmonies in there. It can be kind of a moody piece. And I think it blends really well. It reminds me, anyway, of our good old KK Sliders Welcome Horizons from the game for Nintendo Switch, Animal Crossing's New Horizons. So I thought they paired pretty nicely together. Yeah, I was just kind of messing around with that, and we'll see how it sounds. Let's see. We will double check that we are in tune here. We are at that time of year when the temperature and the humidity is changing, and it affects all of our stringed instruments. So we can tune it 1 minute, and a couple seconds later, it's out of tune. And I say that as though this time of year is any different than any other time of year as a guitarist. It is a constant struggle. Everybody's favorite part of a concert. going right from video game music to the serious stuff. Oh golly, yeah. So La Catedral, man, this is the one. This is the big piece that I've been working on this semester, and actually, I'm gonna need a tool for this. The beard actually gets in the way when I'm working on this one because I gotta get so high up on the neck. We gotta we gotta do this. We gotta clean up. We gotta look professional. Okay. So this piece is really fun. It's the first movement, the first of three movements for the piece La Catedral, and I will hope to do the next two movements in the coming years of my studies. So um, here is La Catedral, the Preludio. I'm gonna take that again. Gotta get back into the serious. Whew. All right. That is one of those tunes that you get into it and it's like, whew, I'm tired. It's good though. It's good. I did that in one of my lessons, and my uh, my professor was kind of just commenting on, yeah, that's a lot of emotion in there. It takes something. So I love that piece so much, and I'm so looking forward to doing the rest of it. Um, very great, cool composer. Yeah, Good stuff. Good tea. And now, I think it is ukulele time again. We've got this Canario, which is really fun. And we are here on the ukulele again, this time with a high G, the re-entrant tuned. So that just means that my first, second, third, and fourth strings, if you were, say, on a guitar, you would expect to hear this pitch an octave lower on a guitar. Thank you. But the re-entrant tuning does some interesting things, and it allows us to get some interesting sounds on the ukulele. And one of the things that I find really neat about it is that we can get some sounds that are kind of reminiscent of the Baroque guitar. So if we go back to like the 17th century, we can get some interesting sounds on the ukulele. Yeah, let's see what happens with this little Canario by Calvi Klein. That's the gist of it. Now let's do it for real. It's fun. It is a fun little piece. Let's get to some other fun pieces, and we're going to move to ice cream, as one does. This piece, "A Day for Ice Cream," is kind of a more jazzy kind of vibe. So again, this is part of my. This was kind of an etude written for my ukulele course, but I've been. This is one of those little etudes that's just kind of like, oh no, I got to do this over here. I got to do this over here. I got to arrange it for guitar and clarinet because that would be really cool, and it was. So here is "A Day for Ice Cream" here on the ukulele. want some ice cream now. Oh wow, we are cruising right along here. We are already moving to the next instrument. So I got to put this one down. And pick this one up. I've also got to readjust my strap. So we've kind of been seeing several iterations of the ukulele tonight. This one here is a guitalele, which is I just kind of think of it as a six-string ukulele. Because that's essentially what it is. We've just got a little ukulele here. It's got 6 strings, plays just like a guitar, but it's a little bit higher up in pitch. So let me double check my tuning here. And then we'll get into some more video game music. Oh, I hear a cat at the door. She wasn't on the poster for this one, I don't think, though. So I don't think she's allowed to make an appearance. I'm pretty sure that's how it works, Squeak. If you can figure out how to open the door, come on in. But otherwise, you're stuck. Let's see. And there we go. What are we playing? Oh yeah, we got some Yearnings of the Wind. Back to a little bit of video game music here. I arranged this a while back. It was sometime last year, I think, and it was really fun. And for a while, I wasn't playing it. I just arranged it and kind of set it aside and said, oh, that's going to be fun to do someday. And, well, someday came along, and now we're going to play some Yearnings of the Wind. Yearnings of the Wind. Great game, wonderful soundtrack, beautiful, mysterious, ethereal sounding music. Very, very cool. Uh, very cool sounds. But we don't want to leave it, we don't want to end tonight on that note, so we're going to end on an upbeat one. One of my favorites, a piece by Justin Holland called Anandante. Incredibly virtuosic guitar player, and some really cool arrangements. I really like this piece that he composed, but he did a lot of arrangements of other works, particularly operas, taking melodies from popular operas from the day, like Rossini and the like, and turning them into solo guitar pieces. So at some point, I will dive into those arrangements, but for today, we're gonna stick with Anandante by Justin Holland. After we adjust our strap accordingly. See if we can get it just right. And there we are. We have reached the end of the whiteboard, so I think we will call it a night for now. But I am planning on doing more of these, continuing them, working through some of the repertoire that I've been doing, and incorporating new rep into the mix, especially over the summer, where it's easy to kind of forget about all those things that we're supposed to be working on next semester. So I'm doing this as a way, not only to hang out with people who are into this kind of music, but also to keep my chops up and to keep my fingers from forgetting what I'm doing and where I'm going and all that good stuff. So I hope you will join me for the next one. A date will appear on the calendar. It'll be some Sunday night at the same time, and I look forward to seeing you. So thank you all so much. I love this little Gretsch too. It is an awesome little instrument with a surprising tone and some decent pickups on here as well. So yeah, very happy with this little fella who can come with me, and we can practice our repertoire anywhere. Practicing the barrios on here has different challenges because I've got the cutaway, and that's really nice because I can just cruise on up all the way into the stratosphere there. But the frets are so small; they get in those chords up there. It's just like woo, yowza. But fun instrument. Really fun to play some of these tunes on it. I didn't do the Carcassi piece tonight, but that's really fun on this. However it goes, that one is nice. It's good. But there will be more. So thank you again for hanging out. Really appreciate you tuning in and encouraging me to keep on going, to keep on learning, and to keep on strumming. So until next time, take care, everybody. Thank you so much. All right. We're just going to keep tapping the phone. Something will happen.